Hello everybody and welcome back to MultiversalMusings. So in the vein of my, if you want to understand such and such character, read these free comic series, I wanted to talk about Green Lantern because my friend also asked for recommendations about Green Lantern comics. And to me, Green Lantern is one of the most fascinating and misunderstood and criminally, and I mean criminally, underrated corners of DC. Green Lantern has always been a character, or honestly like a concept, that I keep coming back to because it's not just one hero. It's a legacy, a core. You've got like sci-fi, mythology, police work, cosmic horror, and somehow it's all of that at once. I love Green Lantern. So when my friend asked me for recommendations on where to start with Green Lantern, not just reading order, but understanding what makes the Green Lantern special, I wanted to make a video. So if you want to get Green Lantern, here are 3 comics I would start with. No overwhelming reading list, no encyclopedia level lore dumps, just stories that show you the heart of the core. Let's go. First up is Green Lantern Willworld, and this one is weird in the best possible way. It is a one-shot, and instead of focusing on lore or continuity, it dives straight into the core idea of the Green Lanterns. Willpower as imagination. The ring doesn't just make constructs, it manifests who you are. Your fears, your creativity, your doubts, your inner strength. The book is almost dreamlike. Hal Jordan journeys through a world shaped entirely by thought of the other Green Lanterns and emotion and belief, and along the way you realize something important. Being a Green Lantern isn't just about being fearless, it's about choosing to act despite fear. If Batman Ego was about internal conflict, Willpower is about internal possibility. It's abstract, philosophical, which you know I love, and honestly kind of beautiful. If you want to understand what the ring actually represents, absolutely start here. Next up is Green Lantern Earth 1, and this one is one I would always recommend to newcomers. This is an alternative universe, standalone graphic novel. There's, again, no continuity homework required, which is really good for newcomers. And it reimagines Hal Jordan as a deep space explorer who stumbles onto the remnants of the Green Lantern Corps after it's already fallen. What I love about this book is how grounded it feels and the premise, right? The Gardens are morally questionable, the universe is dangerous and uncaring, and Hal isn't a polished hero. He's reckless, he's curious, he's stubborn, and he's really human. And this story frames Green Lantern less like a superhero and more like a cosmic science fiction. You really feel the isolation of space, the weight of responsibility, and the terror of being given godlike powers with almost zero guidance. It's quiet in places, tense in others, and it perfectly captures the idea that being a lantern isn't glorious, but it's actually necessary. So if you want a clean, modern entry point that still respects the soul of Green Lantern, this is absolutely it. And last, we need to talk about Green Lantern Rebirth. 6 issues. This is a run, and this is the foundation of modern Green Lantern. Jeff Johns didn't just bring Hal Jordan back. He rebuilt the entire mythos from the ground up. The idea that fear itself could be weaponized. It's so brilliant. I love Jeff Johns' run on Green Lantern. Probably my favorite run of them all. Yes, it helps if you vaguely know what happens to Hal before this. Hint, hint, parallax. But honestly, you don't need every detail. The story teaches you what matters. At its core, Rebirth is about redemption, about confronting fear, guilt, and failure, and about choosing to rise despite that. And this is where Green Lantern isn't just space cops with cool constructs, but symbols of emotional resilience across the universe. If you want to understand the scale, legacy, and sheer ambition of Green Lantern, I absolutely, wholeheartedly recommend Rebirth. It is non-negotiable. So there you have it, Willpower, Earth 1, and Rebirth. 3 separate stories that show Green Lantern's imagination, humanity, and cosmic grandeur. If you're new to Green Lantern, or if you've only seen him as the guy with the ring, I promise you, these will change how you see the character. What about you? Which Green Lantern stories made you fall in love with the core? Drop them in the comments. Let's nerd out together. And until next time, in blackest day, in blackest night, live long and prosper.